Well, what's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another video of DB Fishing. We're just grilling up some breakfast here on the mountain, man. Cool little thing. I love cooking on the fire with this. It's flat tops. You can raise or lower it, slide it out, kind of regulate your heat. Yeah, pretty awesome. It comes with another flat top one and grill, so you could do like burgers and stuff. But yeah, we're just finishing up making breakfast here, trying not burn everything. But yeah, then we're gonna head out this afternoon, catch some walleye is the plan. We're at the campsite, so yeah, I'm gonna head out. Finally a day that isn't crazy windy, so hopefully we can get a video made. And I'm not really sure what we're gonna do. I think we're just gonna go look for some walleye to eat. We're gonna keep a couple because we're gonna come back and do a catch and cook. And yeah, I'll probably just use a ton of different plastics today and poke around, see what we can find. And also stay tuned, we're gonna be doing the junior angler giveaway, 16 and under, so you can enter to win a Streamside rod. We're gonna talk about that more out on the boat. But yeah, pretty awesome little rod that you could win if you're 16 and under. So if some of you young viewers, I know you guys like to watch the videos, or if you're a viewer and you got kids that are in that age group, you can enter for them, or grandkids. So yeah, pretty awesome little giveaway from Streamside that we're gonna do. But I'm gonna get my food ready here before I burn it, and then we're gonna get the boat ready and head on out to crush some walleye today. Okay, so first we're gonna start with, oh, I gotta pinch my barb because I just tied this on. Pinch your barb, I just tied that on. Check. So yeah, we're gonna start with a bit bigger bait. This is that razor shad 4.5 inch, and then we can always downsize from what we're seeing. This is tied to a medium power 7'3". I like a 7 foot, or a little bit around that 7 foot rod for casting. You can really toss it out there. And yeah, we're gonna cruise around here and find some of these shallow walleye, and then we can always adjust our baits if they're not biting to go downsize from there. All right, let's get at her. Let's get at it. First one. That plastic. 4.5 inch. And right away on that 4.5 inch razor shad. Z-Man. Quick measure. I know he's gonna be too big to eat. Yep, 20 incher. So too big today. This is my favorite time of year because they're so aggressive, shallow for the most part, and you can just pitch or cast them, which I love doing with some of these plastics. One of the setups we're going to be trying out a bunch of different ones, but we're going to start with this. I believe this is a Berkeley underspin, and this is a bit bigger bait on it. This is a 4.5 inch razor shad by Z-Man. Love the Z-Man plastic. And another plastic we're going to start with, another Z-Man. This is the jerk shad, I believe. You can see it. Kind of a gold and white, and then just a Z-Man finesse side jig. So yeah, that's gonna kind of what we're gonna start with there. This is a 3.5 inch bait, so a little bit smaller. And then if we gotta finesse them, we're gonna go with a Z-Man Ned rig. Kind of mimic that mayfly or that nymph. So yeah, if they're eating it off the bottom, something like that might work. Yeah, we're gonna try a bunch of different kinds of plastics. Also on this elite rod, I got one of these newer baits. This is a Berkeley power switch, pretty cool. You can fish these a lot of different ways, and we're gonna be trying them out a little bit this summer. And yeah, just talking about rods, I'm gonna be using the Streamside, a couple different series of their rods. This is the Predator Elite rod. Very nice walleye setups. You can get a bunch of different sizes. These are a 1-piece rod. You can also get these in 2-piece if you want. And then they're Elite 2, Predator Elite 2 reels. This is a 2000. I'm using a couple of them, trying them out. Other rods I'm using is their series in the Predator Apex. Super happy with these rods. Very nice. This is come in only 1-piece rods, but very sensitive. and they have a bunch of different actions and powers on them. Yeah, pretty happy with these, and for a price point rod, you really can't ask for a whole lot better, I don't think. But yeah, enough talking about the rods, because we're going to be giving one away. And another series that Streamside has is their PF sticks. This is kind of their light or ultralight series. And yeah, so like I talked about earlier, we're going to be doing a junior angler giveaway. This is a perfect little ultralight rod for someone. Listen to the end how you can win one of these PF sticks by Streamside, and awesome rod for that junior angler. So enough talking, let's get fishing for some walleye. Cast it far into the shallow and work it back. There we go. Another one. Smash that bigger bait. That 4.5-inch razor shad. We've been here about 3 or 4 casts now, and 2 out of the 4 they've hit, so good start here. And this one's gonna be too big to keep too. And yeah, this medium rod, you can really have the sensitivity, but you can really drive these hooks home when you're pitching them out. We're gonna net this guy. Pretty good one. Pretty good fish. Probably about a 23. And yeah, 22.5-incher. Too big. There we go. Second one on about the 4th cast. 22.5-incher. Shallow walleyes on that 4.5-inch razor shad. So bigger bait, they're aggressive. Yeah, you can see, I don't know if you can see into shore there. They're in those reeds. The water's super high right now here at Lake of the Prairies. And a little bit of wind is pushing in there. And I think you can see on the live scope, there's a bunch of them up in there, like 2 feet of water. So we're just casting a little further, right up towards shore, and just working that big bait back. There's another, oh, and I missed him. He'll come back. We just had another bite, another cast. Might be a good day here on this spot. Here comes another one. There, we got him. Oh, he's just pulling on that tail. Pulling on that tail. I think he's gone. Maybe a bit smaller one, super aggressive, but yeah, look at that, just chewing all on my tail up, getting it all weird actioned. Gotta readjust here. You want those baits straight so they have the proper action. This razor shad is pretty cool. It's kind of got a bit of an action on the tail, fatter up on the hook. Try that again. Into those reeds. Let it hit bottom, slow her down. That time we got him. But all over the big bait here. And this is going to be another one that's too big to keep. I'm thinking it'll be close. Yeah, this one we can eat. So yeah, even these 17, 18 inchers are hitting that big 4.5-inch. Too big. 18.5-incher. Huh? Right, well, we might have our work cut out for us for a catch and cook, but 18.5-incher, too big. Now we can really play around with some different baits. You know, this razor shad, I mean, 5 or 6 casts, I think we got 3 fish, so I mean, it's working. There's another one again. Oh my god, they are just stacked up in those reeds. Awesome. Like, you know this is working, so this is where you want to kind of experiment, try something different. And we know they're here. Another, oh, might be a good one to eat. We might be eating today. Quick check here. I think that'll be good. Oh yeah, perfect. 17 inches. That's a 17 incher. Perfect. In the live well you go. Got a little water in there for him already. Got her on auto. When these walleye are shallow in this temperature right now, early summer, late spring, the water's pretty cold. We got 57 degrees Fahrenheit right now, so they're looking for warmer water, as is the bait is spawning up in that shallow water. So this is where they're gonna be, shallow. They're gonna start moving out pretty quick, but, and I'm talking like 2 to 4 feet, 2 to 5 feet. There's another one. Oh, that hit hard. We just switched baits. Went to that Z-Man jerk shad, scented, on that Z-Man finesse eye jig. And this one just smashed it first cast. Too big. That's gonna be a netter. Another 20 incher. I probably don't need to net them, but we will keep them in the water. Nice fish. Another 22.5 inch walleye. That was on another Z-Man, a little bit smaller, 3.5 inch jerk shad, scented. Plastics are crushing them. Sparkly. I don't know the exact color, but a yellow belly. Really like the looks of this one, very natural. But yeah, first cast we got that 22.5 incher on it, so let's try it again for our second cast. And the sun's coming out now. Clouds are kind of gone. There really isn't much wind, so I hope these guys don't move. Yeah, there we go. Another good walleye. Just hammering them. They are stacked up in those reeds. And I got this rod I'm using is a medium 610. So still not quite that 7 feet, a little bit shorter, but you can still cast it out a good distance. Some of those shorter rods are good for jigging and stuff under the boat, the 6 foot to the 6'6", but when you're casting like this, it's nice to have a little bit longer, like that 7 foot rod. And these Streamside rods are so good on the sensitivity, and can still really drive this hook home with power. Another good fish. That's probably about a 20 incher, too big. So we got one in the live well, still looking for one more for that catch and cook. But we're having fun out here on the plastic. They're coming off that spawn, they're just eating up in the shallows. And plastics are a little bit easier to take care of, obviously, but also you're just fishing more. You're not losing bait every time they nip. You got that tail on, you get a second chance, and you're also just fan casting, constantly fishing more. So I love using the plastics. Check out the Z-Mans. They're some of my favorite. We've talked about the True North baits. They're real good plastics too. Acme, like Kalen's makes a pretty good one. But there's a whole bunch of them. Berkeley's, Rapella's got the Crush Cities now. I mean, with the technology they have now and the scents, I mean, they are so lifelike, and you can get all different kinds of baits. We're using shad, you can use minnows, like there's a ton of different kinds, perch looking ones, little perch. So I mean, they work so good. You definitely want them on your boat. Try them out. Let's try a Ned rig here. This is a medium light rod with the Ned rig. A little bit more finesse, but I think they'll like it. This one you want to slow it down and just make it look like a nymph, like that mayfly looking. pound it on the bottom. There we go, on the net. Another good one. Oh, popped off. Shoot. Didn't have a hook if he came back. Okay, second try there. That's pretty cool. Smashed it. He's got some energy. This is going to be too big to keep again. Another quality fish on that Ned rig. So all these kind of top plastics I like are working, and we're just hammering the 20-inchers kind of thing today. There on that Ned rig. Awesome fish. Quick measure. We know he's too big. Yeah, 22-incher. 22-incher. Too big to keep, but lots of fun. That was on the Ned rig. That one was really wanting this. Hit it once and then I didn't have him hooked very good. And we lost him and he came back right away, right when I just let it sit. So that's an example right there why the plastics are pretty handy this time of year, because if that was a minnow or a leech, it was gone. And then you're reeling back up and rebaiting. Whereas there, it pulled on it, I lost it. And you can just keep it down there right in front of their face. Might get a second or third chance. And there's another one on the net. As I'm talking. And another thing too is I'm sitting out at about 15 feet of water. And these fish are in like 4 feet. You don't want to go into that 8 feet and start jigging on top of them, because you're just going to spook them off. So I like to keep the boat out and pitch to them. It's such a fun way to fish. Favorite time of year, like I was saying, favorite way to fish. Especially now with forward facing and all that. Another 20-incher, 19.5. We got to find one more for the catch and cook, but we're hammering them. Another one. Sucked it off the bottom, that nymph. Or that Ned rig, look-alike nymph. Whoa. This is a pike. Took a little weird run there. Got a lot of line out though. About 70 feet out. What do we got here? I think it's acting pretty pikey. Ooh, don't get wrapped up. Oh. Just like a 20-inch walleye with a lot of fight in them. Awesome. Oh, we kind of hooked him under, that's why. Just a bit right under the lip. Couple weird runs. Yeah. Too big again. Whoa, and someone just ripped by us. We're looking for a catch and cook. We got one for supper. Let's keep her going. Okay, so we're using these yellow and black rods, are the Predator Apex, and they are awesome. Very sensitive, a lot of power, one-piece rod, and you can have a two-piece rod. I mean, I have lots of two-piece rods, and they are a lot nicer if you travel, going from boat to boat and stuff. One piece is, you can get a little better sensitivity, I guess, but really there's not a whole lot of difference. I wouldn't be afraid to go to a two-piece. One piece is nice if you have a rod coffin or rod locker in your boat, but this is the power switch, Berkeley power switch, kind of a chartreuse head with a white tail, not sure the name of the color. And then this is the Predator Elite rod, so kind of a walleye series rod. This is a 6'1" rod, so this is actually my jigging rod under the boat when they're a little deeper and they're on humps and stuff. But I'm gonna try it today. Just won't be able to cast as good, but just to try out some different baits. We'll see. We're kind of picking up all the same type of fish here, so we might have to move, look for either big boys or some smaller ones because we only got one in the live well and I want to keep two. Oh, right away. That smashed the power switch. This is a newer bait by Berkeley. They come pre-rigged like that with the kind of swim bait head and the plastic tail, scented, I believe. I think some of the NWT guys helped design that bait, so they're fairly new. You can kind of fish them a bunch of different ways, jig them, rip them like a glide bait. But yeah, well, that might be close. Just a quick measure. I think he's too. Oh, never mind. It's the skinny 20-incher. Skinny 20-incher first cast with the power switch. We're on him still. Can we go back to back? Where are you? It's hard to see. There's one 50 feet away. Back to back. So 50 feet right there. Can you see my lure? Might be a little tough to see. Might be a little tough to see on the old scope. Oh, right away. Right away. That's 2 for 2 on the power switch. Oh, there's an eater. Water skimming. There we go. Okay, we got our 2 to eat. So now we can look for something big. We might actually, well, I guess we could keep him in the live well and then adjust. He's pretty small. That's only a 15.5-incher. We're gonna let him back. We'll find better, hopefully, or we're having a light supper, not a big supper. And I'm just swimming around. There's one 35 feet away. Bunch in there, scattered around. You can see 60. Yeah. Okay, let's keep trying the power switch. Keep trying the power switch. 3 for 3 power switch, Berkeley. They're right there. They're just right there. We got some rock and some, I don't know what you call this. Oh, 3 for 3. Feisty. Very sensitive rod, the 6'1" jigging rod by Streamside. This is the Elite series, like I said. Probably not the length you want to use for casting, but I'm just trying out a bunch of different plastics today. Another 20-incher. All kind of those cookie cutter size in here. One big guy would make the show. So yeah, 3 for 3. That's the nice color. Power switch. Another 20-incher. Back you go. Smashing them today. Now to find one more eater and a big guy. But we might have to move around. Seems to be a lot of the same stuff going on. Just kind of fan casting around if they're moving. There we go. There they are. Ooh, this one's pretty tiny. Or he doesn't know he's caught yet. Swimming toward me. Be too big to keep. Feeling. I got a feeling. Yep. Oh, it'll be close. It'll be close. 19, 18 and a half. Another one. All kind of the same. And yeah, we're gonna continue on having some fun here. We've only been here for like 45 minutes. Yeah, not even. So we'll move here in a bit. Try to find some bigger ones maybe, or just move, try out some different spots. But yeah, we haven't been here very long, so keep trying it out. Okay, let's look in the tickle trunk. We said we're doing plastic, so not spoons. Let's just go with a gold jig head. This is a Big Sky fly. It's kind of like a 1/4 ounce. Size, you want to get it out there, so I like quarters. I like these minnows, and there's a bunch of different kinds. Pearl blue, dark and stormy, gold rush, that's a dark one. Let's try like a black and gold. So yeah, these minnow Z's are kind of like a paddle tail, and these are the 3-inch. Comes in a pack of 6. They'll last you a long time. This is gold rush is the color. Gold rush, sparkly gold belly, and then black. So we've been kind of using like whites and bright light colors, I guess. Let's try something dark, see how they like that. But we got the gold jig head and a gold. Yeah, I didn't even like plan that. This will work good. Line it up. The thing is, you want these so straight because they have a certain action. So if they're off a bit, they don't really work as good. Wow, I don't know. There's fish there on the live scope. Maybe they don't like this color. I thought this looked pretty good. One more try, then we gotta switch, I guess. Pretty weird. Find some colors that they don't like. They want the light colors. Sorry. This is gonna work. Something smaller. There we go. Yep, that worked that time. Something a little smaller. Those other baits they're pulling on the tail. So we just went to a Ned rig, kind of drop it on the bottom. Smaller. Another little bit too big. It's gonna be close. Yeah, too big. Oh, you're gonna be close. Yay! We got our number 2, 17 and just over 17. So perfect eater right there. Okay, success. We got 2. Finally, we had to pick through them. A lot of bigger ones, or too big, I should say. Nothing really huge, but yeah, I'm wondering if we move. Couple fish here. Just got this spot number 2. We're gonna try for a little bit, and then we probably got to get you to shore. We've been out about an hour and a half here. Sun's coming out. Ace is probably ready to get, oh, first cast, spot number 2. That was on the big razor shad, I think it is, or whatever. 4.5. Nothing too big, but he swallowed it. Yeah, we just got here. I just had to troll around to the spot. We're still in shallow, or we're casting to shallow. We're just not casting to shore. Looks like there's a few here, but not as many, I would say, maybe. But yeah, kind of, that would be one to eat right there. So we haven't found any bigger ones, but first cast, so we'll keep trying. Back you go. one crushed it. Wasn't even ready. This one feels a little bit better. Not big, but a little bit bigger than that 18. Maybe not. Just hit it hard. Okay, so the gold rush he liked. It's got some energy, spunk. Okay, so we got one on the gold rush, about a 20-incher. Oh. Not as big as what we're looking for, 20 and a half. That was on the gold rush. Finally, we got one on the case. Time for your pit stop. See if we can find somewhere with no rocks. And we'll drop you off for a 15-minute run, bathroom break, and then we're gonna get back to spot number 3. And then it'll be getting close to head in, do these fish, and supper time. Now you took us way off course. When you gotta go, you gotta go. Okay, we're gonna take an intermission here for partner Ace, who can't go off the side of a boat, apparently. There, okay, try over here. Oh, we got one! No way, offshore. Well, we know where our third spot might be, Ace. Looks like third cast offshore. Oh man. The razor shad just crushed them. What is it? It's gotta be a walleye, no? They are so shallow. Yeah. Just a little guy hammered it. Cool. Oh, we took a break here. Oh, he's gone. Look at him go. Look at how clear the water is. He's gone. Okay, well, we didn't show him off, but we caught him. Stopped to let partner off here to take a break. And we're catching him offshore. Cool. Somewhere out there, maybe let it drop. There we go. Oh, I missed him. Another chance. Okay. We're catching him offshore, Ace. Good idea to stop. Huh. Kind of the same. There we go. On. That's a pretty good one. Trying to get my rod all wet. Probably a 20. On. Oh, he ripped the tail right off. Change baits. That Z-Man caught a lot of fish though today. Okay, back you go. Other way. See ya. Right on, Ace. Okay, Ace, well, your little spot worked out. We even caught a few fish while we took a little break. He's just tapping on it. Got him that time. 2 taps and he finally swallowed it. thing. Another same cookie cutter walleye. We've been catching tons of them today. And gonna wrap it up soon.
I'm just
like
topping it. There he goes. Got him that time. Another 18, 20 incher type thing. Swallowed it that time. We had to retie because of all these little pike. Yeah. Just another 18, kind of 19 incher. Should probably wrap her up here. It's about 6 o'clock, 20 after 6. And I want to get back, fillet these 2 fish, get them on some grease, do the giveaway. Like, look at all those little mayflies they spit up. Or some sort of bugs. That's all they're eating off the bottom. Yeah, mayfly. Ned rig. So
okay,
yeah,
guys, well, that's gonna wrap up this part of the video. We're gonna head in. We got a couple of those fish to fill it up and then get them on the fire with some fries for a little cook tonight. So it's starting to get late already. I want to head in, but let's talk about the junior angler giveaway that we're doing. It's going to be a rod similar to this, one of these Streamside PFT sticks, light or ultralight rods. The rod you can win is similar to this. It's not this one. I have it back at home, still in the packaging. And how to enter: you have to be 16 and under to enter. Parents or whatever can enter. If you're older with a YouTube account, I know some of the young kids don't have their own account. And how can I verify your age? Well, I really can't. So I mean, if you're the 30-year-old that's stealing a rod from a junior angler, then I guess fish karma will be against you. But yeah, 16 and under. Parents, enter your kids if you want. All you have to do is comment below your favorite kids' species of fish they like to catch. And you also have to be publicly subscribed to DB Fishing Channel. So those 2 things, just comment below your favorite species. And if you have a couple kids, then you can comment twice, I guess, and enter both of them. And yeah, you could win one of these rods. Pretty awesome Streamside rod, cork handle. They got a 1-year warranty on them. But yeah, enter your kids in, grandkids, and we'll get that shipped out to the lucky winner. So let's head back and get some food. All right, well, we're back where we started from this morning, cooking breakfast. Got another fire going here, and we're gonna get our fish going. A couple chunks cut up here. I'm not gonna eat it all, or cook it all, I should say. We got our oil bag to do our mix in, some Frank's hot sauce. I just like to add a bit of it. It fries up good with that. Then we got some homemade fries seasoned up here, and then this new batter. I don't know if it's new, but I found it at Princess Auto. This has been one of my favorites lately. It's actually fairly cheap too. Lemon pepper dill. I always would add lemon pepper to all my fish batters, and this one I really like. So outdoor flavors. Never tried it before, but yeah, I found it and I've been using it. Check it out. I think I got it at Princess Auto. But yeah, we're gonna get these battered up. So all I do is really put a little Frank's in a bag, Ziploc bag, put about a quarter of that batter in, mix it all up, and get our oil hot, and it'll be going in on the fire. So yeah, just gonna put a little bit of Frank's in there, add some of our batter. So I like that batter. It's just kind of a light, nothing too thick, just a light batter with that lemon pepper and dill. I don't use egg or milk or anything to batter it. I just use that Frank's in the bag without holes, and it kind of just adheres to that, and it doesn't get too spicy. Actually, the oil kind of burns out the spiciness. It has a nice flavor.
So it works really good. And I always put the skin side down just so it doesn't curl up. That fish doesn't curl in the oil. So one thing to do, gotta add a little bit of salt on them, kind of like McDonald's. There we go, supper is served. Good little day out on the lake, some walleye fishing with plastics, cruising around, cooking fish, and talking about some rods and stuff. So make sure if you have a junior angler 16 and under that you want to enter, publicly subscribe to DB Fishing channel and comment below their favorite species of fish to catch. Enter in a young angler, guys. It's a pretty awesome rod to win, and we'll ship it out to you. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.